Good morning everyone. I am Apeksha, Assistant Professor at Indraprasth Law College. I will be taking your subject of Muslim law. So its name is Family Law 2 and we will study about Muslim law. So in this video I'll just discuss the syllabus, overall syllabus which we will be completing in this semester. There are approx there are 10 units and from our next video we'll be starting from the first unit, which is the introduction. So in this video I'll just discuss as to what all we are going to read, all the topics we are going to read in the semester, and the books which you have to look, starting with, so let's start with the first topic, first unit. So the first unit will be about introduction as to who is Muslim. So we'll start from the very basic, that who is a Muslim, the conversion, apostasy. Who is a Muslim? Then the conversion, who all can convert, what is the procedure, who all are Muslims, if somebody converts from Hindu to Muslim or from other religion to Muslim, so what is it all about? The conversion, we'll understand about it. Then apostasy, we'll understand its meaning, what does it mean. This will be all about the unit 1, which is introduction. Then in the second unit we'll start with the sources of Muslim law, as to primary sources and secondary sources. All the primary sources will study. So there are two sources of Muslim law sources are divided into two, primary and secondary sources. Primary will have Quran, Sunnah, Ijma, Qiyas. Secondary will have the legislations, customs and all. We'll discuss it in detail in further videos. Then our third unit will be School of Muslim Law. Now, School of Muslim, here we will have to study about Sunni and Shia. So there are two schools as Sunni and Shia. We'll understand them. What are the sub schools under it? Itna Ashriya school and Ismaili school and so on. Many. We'll do it in detail about it. So in the third unit we'll study about schools of Muslim law. Then in the fourth one, marriage in Muslim. What do we call a marriage proposal? What is its acceptance, the language? We'll understand about the essential, the competence. For example, we say in Muslim, we say a marriage proposal as ijab, and acceptance as qubul. So marriage, it will be so divided. We'll start with the definition, then the nature, capacity, classification, legal effect of marriage. In classification, it will be further divided into valid and void, Shahi and Batil marriage, we say. Then in fifth unit, we will deal about Dower, will, gifts, waqf, preemption. Marriage is a will be a long unit. It will take time because we will be discussing all kind of marriages, irregular marriage, or about remarriage or muta marriage, many kind of it, and its nature, its effect, legal effect of the marriage. So this will be a important unit and an important part of Muslim law, marriage. Then fifth unit is done. After fifth, then sixth unit, dissolution of marriage under Muslim law. Then we'll study about divorce. We'll study about talaq, illa, kulla, mubar, talaq ke tafid, lian, fask, etc. Dissolution of Muslim Marriage Act. Then all the acts. Maintenance of wives with special reference to section 125 CRPC. We will read that too. That is the seventh unit. So it's quite long. Muslim law of divorce, the classification will deal with every sort of classification. So the marriage basically gets dissolved by two cases. Either if there is a death of the party to the marriage, or either by the divorce. So we will be understanding in dissolution of marriage how by divorce. In Muslim law, if I tell you in brief, then in Muslim law it is either by husband, by wife, or by mutual consent, or by judicial decree. If given by husband, then that is talaq, illa, zihar. By wife it's different. By mutual consent we have two parts, khulla and mubar. And by judicial decree under the Dissolution of Muslim Marriage Act 1939, which is written over here. Dissolution of Muslim Marriage Act 1939. So we'll understand the Muslim law of divorce. So marriage and divorce, this third, fourth unit and sixth unit will be an important one. After that, of course, we'll also deal with delegated divorce. Then seventh unit is about maintenance of wife. The maintenance of wife with special reference to section 125 CRPC will deal with the cases. There is an important case on Daniel Latifi versus Union of India and many other cases, so we'll deal with it. After seventh, then eighth we have Shah Bano case, again a very important one, a leading case. Then parentage and legitimacy, ninth unit. In this we'll have a brief study of section 112 of the Evidence Act in regard to the parentage and legitimacy. Then 10th unit, Indian Succession Act. And then, yes, that's it. So we have all of these 10 units, starting with the introduction, sources of Muslim law, schools of Muslim law, marriage, then dower, will, gift, waqf, dissolution of marriage, that is the divorce, then maintenance of wife, Shah Bano case, parentage and legitimacy, Indian Succession Act, part 7, protection of deceased section, and so on. So this is all which we are going to do in this whole semester, and from the next video we'll start with the first unit, that is introduction, who is Muslim, conversion, apostasy. We'll understand about it. Now coming to the what all are the books recommended. So these are principle of this book, Mullah by Mullah, principle of Mohammedan law by Mullah is very important. Then Muslim law by Rashid Khalid, Muslim law of India, Mahmood Tahir. So I would recommend you for Mullah, go for it. You can take it and it is the best one in it. These all are the books. Then we have the acts, Dissolution of Muslim Marriage Act, Muslim Personal Law Shariat Application Act, Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Divorce Act, the Special Marriage Act. Again, these are very important acts. So these are the books recommended, and other than that we'll be discussing in the other lectures. So thank you, and from the next we'll be starting with introduction. This is all for the syllabus. We have 10 units and this is the whole syllabus. You can note it down, and these 3 books are recommended, and I would ask you to go for Mullah, Principle of Mohammedan Law by Mullah. Okay, so thank you. We'll start from the next lecture about introduction and who is Muslim, its conversion and apostasy. So we'll understand about it. Thank you.